Hello and welcome to Year 1, Term 1 in Red Class. I am your child's class teacher, Miss Seller, and I would firstly like to apologise for any vacant stares that I have given you already within the first few weeks of term. I am still trying to familiarise myself with faces, so if I do look at you blankly, please just do give me a nudge as to which child is yours, and hopefully by the end of the term I will have it down to a T. As well as me in the class, we have our lovely teaching assistant, Mrs. Story, who thankfully is a lot better with faces and has been a wonderful help to me already. I'm going to start with our school vision, which is at St Margaret's at Troy Town. Everyone is valued as an individual and inspired to flourish in a supporting and deeply Christian community. And our vision really is at the heart of everything that we do within the school day and also outside of school. As well as our school vision, we have our 3 school rules, which are to be ready, to be respectful, and to be safe. And I'm going to be spending quite a lot of time this term going over those rules and embedding them in our day-to-day practice. As well as our school rules, we of course have our 4 Christian values, which are trust, respect, friendship, and perseverance. So as well as the school rules, we will also be looking into these values and making sure that these are also embedded into our day-to-day school life. So here is our term 1 theme of learning, and our theme of learning this term is me, myself and I. Within maths, we will be looking firstly at place value, where we will be representing objects and numbers to 10. We will be learning to count backwards and forwards, as well as finding one more and one less of numbers. And then we will move on to comparing numbers and objects using the greater than, less than, and equals to sign, as well as that mathematical language. And we will finally be looking into ordinal numbers. Once we finish with place value, we will then move on to addition and subtraction, more so addition this term and subtraction next term. Within addition, we will be looking at the part-whole model, as well as fact families and number bonds. Within English, we're going to be learning how to write labels, lists and captions, and then we will move on to simple sentence structure. And within my English, I like to use key texts, so I've listed a few of those there. In science, we will be looking at humans and the human body, so we'll be looking at the parts of the body as well as the 5 senses, carrying out some investigations to test these. In PE, we will be doing dance and gymnastics. In music, the children will be learning to use their voices as well as their bodies to make music, and we'll be focusing on nursery rhymes in particular. In history, we'll be thinking about chronological order, changes within the living memory, and the children are going to be thinking about how they have changed. In geography, we're going to be thinking about the countries that make up the United Kingdom. We're also going to be thinking about our addresses and our local area, and the children are going to be speaking about their likes and dislikes about where they live. In RE, we'll be thinking about what do Christians believe that God is like. And finally, in computing, we will be looking into recognising technology and learning some basic computing skills. So in PE, our PE days are Monday and Tuesday. Monday will be outside PE with the sports coach, and Tuesday will be inside PE with myself. On these PE days, I please ask, can the children wear their PE kit? So either a blue or white polo top and appropriate bottoms for the weather. As well as their polo top, we do ask that the children wear their school jumper or fleece, rather than sort of branded ones, so that they look like they are in uniform for the remainder of the day. In regards to earrings, these must be removed before coming into school on the PE day, as unfortunately staff cannot help in taking earrings out or putting them back in, and ears cannot be taped either. As well as that, we ask that long hair can be tied up, please. In regards to spelling in Year 1, I won't be carrying out sort of formal spelling tests as of yet. We are letting the children settle back in. However, the children will be exposed to their red words during their daily phonics sessions, which are words that are harder to read and spell as they are not decodable. So I will be sending a list home of these red words. I'm going to put them in the children's homework books for you so that you are able to practice these at home in addition to the children's daily phonics sessions. Moving on to reading, again, the children will be reading a lot within their daily phonics sessions, and they will be read with at least once a week, hopefully more, with either Mrs. Story or myself. In regards to sending books home, over the next couple of weeks, myself and Mrs. Story are going to be carrying out reading assessments with the children to determine their levels, as obviously these may have slightly changed over the summer holidays. Once we have completed these and we feel that we're confident with the level that the children are at and where we've judged them to be, we will start to send books home. Each time that you read with your child, please can you note it within their reading record with just a really short comment on how they've read and sort of any misconceptions that may have arisen. In regards to homework, over the coming weeks, the children will be given a homework book, and these will be given out on Thursdays, and we ask that they are due back in no later than the following Tuesday. The tasks within the children's homework books will alternate weekly between maths and English tasks, and will always be going over something that the children have already done or that they are familiar with. If necessary, I will include an example of a strategy that we have used in class, and please do ask me if you'd like any clarification on any of the tasks given. In Year 1, we really do encourage independence. So, of course, please do assist your child. I'm sure they'll be more than happy to show you what they have been learning. But please do encourage them to think for themselves and work things out for themselves. In regards to communication, we can finally say that COVID is no longer rearing its head in the way that it once was. Hooray! And touch wood, it stays that way. But that does mean that we are obviously now able to speak face-to-face again. And that means that class emails are no longer in use. So emails will not be able to be sent to class emails anymore. However, if you do have a message or a query that you'd like to pass on to me, then please do come and let me know, either on the gate in the morning or obviously at the door at pickup time. I'm also very happy to receive messages on Class Dojo, and I'll respond to those when I am able to. However, if you feel that it's a matter that needs discussing further, then please do contact the school office and they will let me know, and we can arrange a time for either a phone meeting or a face-to-face meeting. And if it is a phone meeting, then of course I will contact you within the school day. If there is going to be a change in who is picking up your child at the end of the day, or any other sort of changes, such as your child staying on to clubs, then please phone the school office rather than sending the message directly to myself, and they can pass it on to either myself or Mrs. Story. And last but not least, keeping up to date, anything that I don't tell you face-to-face or put on Dojo will be put onto our class page on the school website. And I will be updating our class page throughout the term with snippets of the children's learning and photos, as well as any current information that you would need to know. As well as our class page, we also do have parent mail, which you can use obviously for payments for breakfast club and after school club, as well as online permission forms for trips and visits. And you can also access newsletters and other communication from school. So I hope that information was helpful. Obviously, if you do have any other questions or queries, then please do not hesitate to contact me. And I very much look forward to teaching your children this term and for the remainder of the year. Thank you very much. Bye.